Is this how love is lost to contempt? To sit still and quiet, burdened with unspoken thoughts. See, it's not my nature, and I struggle to make peace with misunderstandings and to exist within chaos without resolution. And life gives us chances to fight for what we have chased and gained, yet laziness somehow overtakes the duty to nurture. And how easily we take for granted the one who would lay down their life for us, befriending complacency, which knows no decency or understanding of value. Yes, this is how love is lost to contempt, to slowly push an empath to the edge and blame their natural reactions, to shun accountability, postponing it indefinitely, believing that your partner will never leave, no matter how toxic you become. This is how love erodes. To meet your partner with silence and stonewalling, pretending to be deaf or swearing it is part of a process. To let one hand always do the fixing. To never uphold your promises and consistently sowing doubts. This is how love is lost to contempt. To create fissures in trust, layer upon layer until the foundation crumbles under the weight of unfulfilled words. Love is delicate and precious and easily shattered by neglect. Complacency and contempt are its greatest enemies, turning devotion into disillusionment. Love, on the contrary to fairy tales, love is hard work. It is beyond fantasy. It is a choice you wake up every day and make. Love is not for the lazy. Because that is how love is lost to contempt. When someone claims, I don't know how to express myself, or this is how I am, I don't know how to communicate, they surrender to complacency and hide behind the guise of inarticulacy, believing that love should transcend the need for words, when in truth, love flourishes in the garden of open hearts and honest exchanges. To fail to communicate, to let words die on the lips, is to allow a silent chasm grow between two souls. Breaking news: no one owes you inner work. The burden is yours alone. To ignore the call for self-reflection, to neglect the nurturing of one's own spirit, is to invite a slow decay into your relationships. Inner work is the soil from which love draws its sustenance, and without it, you become a barren land, unable to provide the nourishment that love needs to thrive. And to shirk this responsibility is to undermine the very foundation of intimacy, leaving it fragile and exposed to elements of mistrust and resentment. This is how love withers. Love demands effort, constant and unwavering, plus undying curiosity. It requires a daily recommitment to bridge the gaps with words and action, and to never let complacency take root, for once it does, love is lost to contempt. And as I reflect today, I see how easily we lose our way, because love, once a source of strength, becomes a well of sorrow. Love withers under the strain of neglect. And truly, in the end, it is not the grand betrayals, but the daily disregards, the silent slights, and the refusal to mend what is broken. For in the end, love lost to contempt is the greatest tragedy of all.